You gonna have any fights this week? Oh man, we gotta have some fights.
Hey, P, when you're on a losing streak, are you looking for something to say, or is it just really say nothing and just stick to
work? Just work. Just got to work. Be consistent. Come to work every day. Continue to get better. The word I said last week was no different out of the bye week was improvement. Looking for improvement. That's happening. Again, it's happening in practice. Obviously, we got to put it on paper come Sundays, but that's the word we're talking about. A lot of young players playing, more opportunities there. So between improvement, opportunities, and process, which is a word that nobody likes to talk about, but it's the truth, is where we're at right now. Just really building on those.
How do you personally stay upbeat, happy, keep leading these guys?
Keep trucking ahead, man. Horse blinders on, look forward, can't look behind me, can't worry about the past. Trying to win a game this week, right, against a divisional foe, somebody we know very well, feel comfortable with, and obviously we feel like we match up well, but we got to take care of the ball, penalties, and at the end of the day, when we have opportunities in the red zone and on third down, we got to be better in situational football. So those are things that we worked on this week. Excited about where we're at. We'll see how it looks like today in the red zone, but just keep working.
Antonio, last year this defense finished on a strong note. Gave up the 9th fewest points in the league. It hasn't turned out that way this year. Do you have any explanation for that? And how much is the offensive struggles, especially the turnovers? I think you guys given up 19 touchdowns off of those turnovers. How much of that contributed to that?
Yeah, well, that same defense is not here. Players, injuries, that first and foremost is called a spade. That's the truth. The other part is, the opportunities for takeaways and turnovers, we've had those, right? There's been some balls that's bounced and tipped, and we're that close. And that's been our season so far. We've been that close. And I think it's just constantly just reminding some of these younger players that stepping into these roles. I mean, we talk about O-line play, let's talk about at linebacker. There's been multiple guys playing next to Robert Spillane, right? Getting that comfortable. This week, multiple DBs now playing in the backfield. So chemistry, continuity, getting everybody up to the same page. And again, just what do we do well, right? Is it zone? Is it man? Is it pressure? And a lot of that does change with the personnel. So, I think each and every week is very fluid. It's evolving each and every week, each and every day, to be honest, the way the season's gone. But, is it disappointing? Yeah, I would say so, because everybody expected what we saw at the end of the season. But 51's not out there, 94's not out there, 1's not out there, 0's not out there. There's a lot of guys, 39's not out there. You're missing pieces. And no excuse, but if you want to ask me direct, that's part of the problem.
So how much of the offensive struggles kind of contribute to?
Team struggles. I'm not going to put on offense. It's team struggles, to be honest, because last week the offense was moving the ball. They did a good job, and we needed some stops in the third quarter and the fourth quarter defensively. We didn't do it. Right? It was the one game where we could say, man, offense gave us a chance to be competitive in that game throughout. So really, it's the team overall. Some weeks, especially teams, we had block punts, right, and other miscues and things of that nature. So it's really been a team effort of what's going on the last 6 weeks, and it's going to take a team effort to turn this around and get a win.
What is up, Raider Nation? How are you guys doing? Hey, everybody over here. Am I clear? I'm not. My reception's good, right?
You're fine, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why, because it's raining over here in Northern California in the Bay Area, and I just want to make sure because my Wi-Fi was telling me that. Well, I don't have the enough whatever that thing is, the umbrellas. I don't know what it's called. Anyways,
I don't know. Signal.
Anyways, signal, that thing. That's what they call it nowadays. The signal.
You know what? Mine doesn't even show up, and half the time I only have one or two. But I only freeze every once in a while.
Well, as where'd it go?
Why can't fucking AP say let's call a spade, but if I was to say that, it'd be taken a whole different wrong way.
Because we're living in sensitive times, okay? And just like Jeff Raider Boosters over here, it's Friday Fun Day, as we try to say something to make you guys feel good of the upcoming game, especially after was it 2-8 now, or 2-8, 2-8, 2-8, But anyways, here we are. It's Friday. It's like I said, it's raining over here on the West Coast. So Asylum, how are you doing?
Raining over here.
Finally, for a change.
For a change, yeah. Or storming or some shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah, we out here.
We always got some kind of fucking weather. I mean, it's cold out here, but I guess that's what expected. There's no snow, so.
Not yet. Not yet. The turkey is thawing out, so no snow. All right.
It needs to stay away for about another little over a week, because if it comes here, then it's going to travel to where I'm. No, yeah. It needs to stay away for a couple of weeks and we'll be okay.
That's just, if it's going to rain, just drizzle.
I'll take rain over snow and cold.
I don't want rain, okay? I don't like the rain. Especially when I used to be a driver, okay? I don't like the rain, okay?
What did Brandon Lee say in The Crow? It can't rain all the time.
Yeah, what did Prince say? This is what it sounds like when doves cry, right? So. Salim, how you been?
Hey, look, Anna says it best right here.
You guys are on. It's the silver lining in the dark cloud. And right now it's raining. So we're trying to be the umbrella, even though my signal umbrella was showing that it wasn't there. So we're just trying to, do our thing. All right, Asylum, how you been, Mr. Jim Otto? Been on every single episode to date that has been recorded. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Apprehensive about this upcoming game, I guess. There's something to talk about, but at the same time, as it was being said in the injuries, as AP said, in the chats, and AP said, we got a shit ton of injuries.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I mean, don't get me wrong, I guess we're all going to still watch the game, right? So,
I mean, when you're a Raider fan, do you remember the character? I'm gonna go back in time to remember Little Shop of Horrors?
Phoebe Seymour.
Do you remember Bill Murray's character when he went to the dentist? Steve Martin was the dentist, and Steve Martin was that, he was a sadistic, loves to just inflict pain on his patients. And then here comes Bill Murray, gonna get a candy bar. See, that's us. We show up. We know we're gonna get hurt. We know we're gonna just be, but you know what? We're looking for that candy bar. We're gonna get a candy bar, please. That is what it's like being a Raider fan. We're gonna show up. We know it's gonna be painful. The NFL season is Steve Martin in that movie. Showing up on a motorcycle and just. Anyways, yes.
Hey, I had to get rid of my motorcycle. I gotta get a new one.
I have a bike that has been chained up outside, so right now it's getting a wash. A bicycle, okay.
Where's the car though?
No, I got a car, but I mean, you get a paper, you get a paper clip. I'm not paper clip. You get a laundry
Clothespin?
a clothespin, and you put a card there, and same thing, okay. Just more safe.
That's kid.
More.
Not necessarily. You know what we did on bicycle kids?
Do you know what I did on a bicycle when I was younger? My uncle made a ramp. He jumped it, and my uncle's a year older than me. We grew up like brothers. So, when you're like the younger brother, you always want to outdo your older brother. So he made a ramp with
brother.
Well, he made a ramp, went 3 houses down, and then he jumped it. So from 3 houses back, he jumped it, landed. All right, so your turn. Okay, so I go on the bike. I go 5 houses down. I'm going to show you. I hit the ramp in midair. Wait, how do you land? Front tire, face to the ground. I got stitches right here, 6 stitches. And the funny part about that was my mom had to come to my grandma's house, take me to the hospital. I got 6 stitches, and they numbed half my face. So my mom felt bad, took me to McDonald's. So I'm like 12 years old, to 10, 11 years old. So I'm in our job, and I'm eating McDonald's. So this is the bad side that got all messed up, and this is the I was like Two-Face from Batman. Okay, I was Tommy Lee Jones. So. So
Harvey,
huh?
Harvey did.
Yes. So my mom's coworkers are walking by, and they're like, I guess they heard the story because I heard them say, "Oh, he's so brave." So this is my good side. Instead of walking by, so I turn around, thank you, and a fry came out because my face was still numb. They're like, "Oh my god, just keep on walking until like you didn't see." So
I got a story. I got something similar to that. I was probably 10 years old, got a new skateboard for birthday, Christmas, whatever it was, thinking you're badass, showing off all your friends and shit. Ice cream truck comes coming down the street. So, what do? You grab the back bumper of the,
Back to the Future.
Grab the back bumper of the ice cream truck.
Try to Marty McFly it.
And hit a rock. Fly off. And I was not wearing a shirt. My cousin, who was a teenager at the time, was babysitting me. Flew off, hit the ground, full of gravel. Come back in, and my chest is all tore up. It's full of rocks. I have rocks in my hands, went underneath my nails, from the top of the nail, and she's having to pick them all out, one by one, freaking out. And what do? I go back out there, jump on the skateboard, and try to do the shit again.
So you're saying, with all due respect, you were Jackass before they were Jackass.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Asylum. I'm going to show you how to skateboard shirtless. And then let me get the alcohol. Okay.
That's story. Trust me, I got plenty more. I got stories. I got all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, when you were young, indestructible and invincible. Now I have a hard time. Huh?
And I never broke a bone as a kid. It actually took a machine to break a bone on me, and it's still the only yeah, that shit hurt right there. Anyways, it's still knock on wood. I've been lucky like that. All the shit I've done.
Yeah. Nowadays, nowadays I have a hard time trying to tie my shoe. So hey, it is what it is.
I got slip-on boots, and you know what? Those are even getting hard to put on. What are you talking about?
So that was okay. We didn't scrub on it, Kate. It's all ties together. When my last driving job, so I would deliver to this guy, big Bronco fan. I called him Denver Dave, and he came up to me. He's like in his mid-50s. He goes, "Hey Salvador, hey man, they had a great sale over there at the mall, man. Guys like us, our age, we need them. They got the New Balances. You just put your foot in there." And I'm like, "What do you mean, guys like us? I'm not even 40 yet. Am I walking that injured?" Back injuries, okay.
Hey, I was bowling once, and I had an old man fucking turn around. I mean, he's way older than me. Talking about, he was a good boy this year and shit. I'm getting tired of all this white hair and shit and being fat. I'm telling you this right now. It's better not fucking ask me to ever play that fucking character, because I will not do it. There's already a greater Santa, and I'm not going to do it.
Why are you giving me the red hat for? What are you trying to say? None. That you're jolly. Okay.
Yeah, me jolly. Yeah, we've all seen it on the show. There ain't
this.
Get me fucking shit faced, and I might be willing to do it. But it might be a scene out of Bad Santa, though. So just be careful. Gotta find that balance.
Oh my God. Or you end up just being like this.
Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Me?
And that's what our Raiders do to us. Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag. But before we get into fun Raider talk, let's go into our favorite segment. We did a lot. We did a 15-minute score moment right there. But we're talking about pain and still going out there. Say it again.
That's what makes our show fun. Our squirrel moments.
Exactly. And that's what makes us Raider fans, the strongest in the league because we're used to pain. Well, the old school ones. A lot of us, the old school ones. The other ones, they're like, oh, what's going on? The sky is falling. Is this your first time? It's your first time being a Raider fan?
For some of them, it is.
I mean, do I need to name the names of all the starting quarterbacks and head coaches we had just in the last 20 years alone? Do we really need to do all that? You want to know? Hey, okay, know your history, like we always say, know your history. But anyways,
your fucking history.
Yeah. Let's go into our favorite segment.
I'm on my shit, but I'll say it.
Let's go into our favorite segment, the shameless plug. Here we go.
All right, everyone, go to the YouTube channel if you're not already there. The Cage Match Show. Like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that bell. That way you find out every time we drop a video, a short, a reel, whatever the fuck they're called, and even every once in a while, a meme. And if Roger Goodell decides to be a dickhead like he always likes to do, you can go ahead and catch us on Facebook, on the Oakland Raiders Savage page, or my page, Asylum. Then, when we're done with the show, why don't you go ahead and go browse WGG, see the nice things that they got there, maybe get a starter pack with the nice little shaker there to get everything going. When you're ready to check out, put Cage Match, one word, in the discount code to get 10% off your entire order.
And like we always say, because we keep trying to manifest it, when you think of wins, you think of dubs. When you think of dubs, you think of W.GG. Go there, check out the catalog, like Asylum said. Whatever you order, you put it all in there into the basket. And before you check out, discount code Cage Match, one word, CAGEMATCH. 10% off your order. It helps us out. There was another sponsor that my sister found, so I got to go and set that up because we love sponsorships. It helps us.
Oh, this is it.
Well,
and if you put a little alcohol in there, you won't end up like Bob Uecker.
Yes. You just be nummy. Nummy.
A little bit.
Go.
Best of both worlds, right? A little energy and not get to the point. Just saying.
It balances out.
Sorry.
Drink responsibly. All right. And also, go to www.rn4lifer.com. RaiderNation4lifer.com is how we remember it. Go there, check out Compa Fabian's catalog. Also, check out his merch. He has great stuff. I want to order more stuff because there's an Al Davis button-up shirt that he has. It says El Jefe with Al Davis on it. I want to get that shirt, like them Ben Davidsons kind of, whatever, old school, whatever. When I get my lowrider, when I get my Monte Carlo with a new engine coming soon, hopefully one day, I want to wear that come out, like AP in those commercials.
I could tattoo that above my Al Davis, El Jefe, and then I got to do something for Madden.
Exactly. And like I always say, I only wear hats for the man himself. The Copa Fabian, shouts out to him because he helped us with our merchandise. The few that we have, we're going to have more coming because we're going to have more coming. Okay? And then for the ones that are always on the show, I will send you another care package for supporting the channel. And also, RaiderMan19.com. Go there, check his podcast out. That should be coming soon. He is a busy man, though, and he did message me, so we need to get him on the show, but we just got to figure out when his schedule.
You get Jeff on the show too.
I got who?
Jeff.
We got to get Jeff on the show too.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a long list. We're calling you guys out. It's like the ice bucket challenge. Only there's no ice bucket. I mean, I don't know. So go there. Shouts out to Raider Man. Go there. He has his Oath merch. We're at the Oath. I had to slow it down. We have the Oath merch where you have the Raider Oath printed on the shirt. And the Raider Oath is what you hear at the end of our intro video that comes on when we go live. And speaking of that Raider Oath, we want to have Raider Man go there to the torch somehow, some way, to do that oath in front of 65,000, hopefully Raider fans, because I know it's a mixed batch when the team's not doing well, but maybe he can be the missing piece that the Raiders need to go about to the winning ways.
Fucking win started.
Yes. So
that was a big
Raider Man. Raider Man to the torch. I feel like Bob Uecker right now, and I'm only drinking a Simply Spiked lemonade. You know, that's how bad it is. So,
yeah, you're only drinking, but how many of them have you drank?
Oh, this is my second one, but I was sheltered, okay, growing up. All right, so whatever. All right, Raider Man. Shouts out to Raider Man. We got to get him on the show. So, anyways, going back into the actual show.
It's back on the show.
He's back on the show and at the torch. So, there was some news.
That's more important than the show right now. Everybody who has contacts in the Raiders Nation and at the Raiders headquarters, start making them phone calls and help us get Raider Man to the torch.
That's what we want to do because he deserves it. Diehard Raider fan from Lot D, parking lot, Lot D from the Oakland Coliseum. Original Black Hole member from the good old days in Lot D. All right. We had some news. So you got the intro ready. Let's take it to our CMN news. Here we go.
This is CMN, a cage match news update.
Breaking news! New York Giants and quarterback Daniel Jones have mutually parted ways by release that was requested by new free safety, Daniel Jones in practice squad. Daniel Jones this season.
You look like Eli Manning in that picture.
Yeah, just cross-eyed. Probably why it didn't work out. Daniel Jones, 2,070 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The Giants just were not happy with his production, where they had dropped him down to 4th-string quarterback, and also was playing scout team safety for starting quarterback Danny DeVito. No, it's not Danny DeVito. Okay, Danny DeVito's grandson. Who?
No, I call him Danny DeVito all the time.
Yeah, DeVito, you know. So Daniel Jones, and the reason why we talk about it, because of course, you know, he's going to be tied to the Raiders somehow, like every other person.
He's already been tied to the Raiders. I mean, I thought we already had a collection of crappy quarterbacks. You got to add more?
You got to collect them all like the Garbage Patch Kids, okay? So that's what we got to do. Remember that? Old school. Speaking of old school. I believe America has spoken. They said no. And Jeff is on the East Coast. He's on the East Coast, so he knows. He has to probably deal with that news media outlet talking about New York. He said no. So you heard it right there. He said no. Next one on the thing, whatever.
He said no fucking way. Okay.
Mark Davis is open to sell more shares of the Las Vegas Raiders. You sent me this. You sent me this article, Asylum. Tell me what is this about now?
Apparently, he's trying to sell another 15% to 2 people, so it's 7.5%. So these new people will have even more percentage than even Tom Brady has. But yeah, we don't know why. The problem is all he has to do is own 1%, and he's still in charge of everything. He doesn't even have to be the majority owner to be considered majority owner with the new NFL rule.
Yeah.
Since he's been owner for 10 years, he's grandfathered in as majority and will still be able to make all the decisions. So it doesn't matter if he sells what he sells, but it's kind of suspect because I can't remember what the damn positions are. These people are already involved with the Raiders as shit. What the hell was the word?
Investors?
They're interested. They got vested interest in the Raiders or some shit like that. But yeah, he's looking to sell 7.5% to two different Black Friday deal. To two different guys.
Silver and Black Friday deal.
So it's either because he's dying for money, or I can't even say these guys, the names I've heard that they said, which I can't remember. Really, I wouldn't say are football people. So
I think one of them was like he has shares in a agency that represents players, and I think that another candidate like Tom Brady being a broadcaster, there is a conflict of interest there. So
in order to get the shares, he would have to sell his shares as or his interest, whatever it is, in that other part of the business that represents players and coaches and everything else like that, because that is a conflict of interest, and that will, and I'm sure the guy probably will sell those quicker, because right now they said Raiders were tapped at $7.2 billion in value.
Yeah.
So, you get your 7.5% of that. It's a lot more. Yeah, there you go. There's the names.
Endeavor Chair Egon Durbin, Egon Durbin, and Discoveryland founder Michael Meldon. What is Discoveryland? That's that place that they took over Great America right over here in Vallejo. It's Discovery Kingdom. Michael Meldon reportedly each. All right. Well, I mean, I don't think Mark Davis is broke. So, by the way, thanks, Stubby, for the focus.
Thanks, Stubby, for the focus Alicia needed to finish her work today. She was late, but she's here. And it's all because of Dubby.
Yes, so Raiders, get your share of some Dubby so we can get a share of the Raiders. Because sharing is caring. Mark Davis is selling. Black Friday deals, my sister was asking, silver and Black Friday deals. I don't know. So, and also,
maybe get enough Raiders fans together to pitch in, and we can get some shares of the fucking Raiders. That's how the Packers are. The fans own the Packers.
I just want enough Raider fans to pitch in and come together to have the stadium with silver and black only, okay? But that stadium's expensive. We've been there. It's expensive. Just being in Vegas, you spend more money just leaving the airport because of all the slot machines. It's that expensive. It's a trap. And last one. Center Andre James returns to practice after missing 2 weeks from ankle injury. Now, even though he was the starting center when he got injured and left, and I believe was that the Bengal game? I believe that was the Bengal game, right? Or the game before that? No, it was the game before that. The game before that. Yeah. AP said in his press conference that even though he's coming back and he was the starter before he got injured, that he's going to still keep with the same 5 guys on there. Not the burger place, but the same 5 linemen there.
All at once? All at once? 5 guys all at once?
All at once. So you'll still have JPJ there in center because, to be honest, JPJ has been outplaying him.
Outplayed him easily. In his 2.5 games, he's already outplayed him with however many that James has started. So,
yes. Did you freeze or did I freeze? Yeah, so what's up, Raider fam? Fam. All right, so we got the Broncos this week. And division game when I know people are torn in between.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Speaking of jackass, no. We are seeing it all ties together. You just gotta wait. You just gotta follow us. We got the Broncos this week, and of course, division foe. The Broncos are third place above us. They're 6-5. We're 2-8. We lost our threshold on the rivalry. We lost the 8-game winning streak was snapped earlier this year. Of course, you remember the 100-yard interception return by Sutton. No, Satan. I don't know. So, 34-18. We had 3 interceptions thrown with Minshew. Minshew will be starting this game. So this was the last score in Week 5. We were 2-3. We could have been 3-3, and we could have put them at 3-3. But now, opposite ways. Asylum. This is a division game, but what do you like I said, everyone's kind of stuck. I want to lose. I want to see a win. I want to lose. I want to see a win. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I mean, I've made it perfectly fucking clear. I want to win every game we can going, to end the season. I want to end on a good note and go and get momentum going and, shit like that. But the hard part with this game going is what we just talked about, briefly earlier, which was, all the injuries. We didn't have all these injuries. Granted, we might have a better offensive line going this time. We have somebody better calling plays. I mean, Brock Bowers is definitely going to probably be more involved in the game. Yeah. But again, all the injuries on defense that hurt us in Miami, we're going to have to put up. And if I remember correctly, I wish we had this stat. I didn't think about it until just now. I could have had you do it. But I believe Denver has a better defense than Miami does.
I could look that up right now, but they have the third. Denver has the third ranking defense, and
okay, and I think before we played Miami, it was fucking.
They got ninth, but according to this right here, they have the third ranked defense. So
and Miami 9th or 10th or some shit like that. So, I mean,
I'm looking at it right now.
Anyways, where I'm going with all this is the injuries is what scares me in this game more than anything. We always play our divisional rivals hard. Sometimes scores don't look like that, but we do. And I would generally have hope for this game. Get that thing started. The 8 game. We got to make it 10 games, but it's got to start with this game first. Number one, but with those injuries, it's going to be hard. Now, don't get me wrong. Raiders could surprise us with a bunch of backups. I mean, it worked in the replacements. They went out one game, right?
So maybe we don't have a Falco, though.
Well, we don't have a Falco, but, we don't have a sumo wrestler either for their offensive line.
The Dolphins.
Brothers, for the ends to be able to sit there and do their. Anyways.
The Dolphins are ninth. They're ninth right now.
So overall. So much better defense. So
yeah,
that's it. For the offense, it's going to be tough, but I think again, Bo Nix has played well. Nobody's expected to seeing that, and the defense. I mean, our defense was why we kind of lost that game, as AP had alluded to. We couldn't get off the field at 3rd down, 4th down. After those injuries to the secondary, they were able to take a shit ton of time off the clock. So this is where the defense needs to come together and I don't want to say gel, but just come together and do what needs to be done. For starters, get some turnovers, but in the end, I mean, this is going to be, I'm just hoping for a good game out of this.
Yeah, and going to Jeff's comment right here, Denver's defense is better now than when we played them in Week 5, and that was one of the questions that was asked to AP. We had played it in the intro, after the intro, and he said, I'm not trying to say excuses, but we're a totally different defense than what we had going into this matchup because we don't have Wilkins. We didn't even have Kuntz at all. We don't have Nate Hobbs. We're not going to have Bennett. Jack Jones is questionable. So it's a whole totally different defense. We don't have Epps back there at free safety. So it's a whole different defense. You got a lot of rookies playing. You got a lot of guys who haven't got a lot of playing time playing. So this is one of those things where everyone's playing for, I don't want to say playing for their jobs yet, but the rookies have a chance to shine and show that, they are good pieces, good, if not depth pieces. They can come in and step in if we need to let some guys go, in the free agency.
The word you're looking for is they're auditioning for their job with either the Raiders or other teams right now.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. And, again, they can come together and surprise the shit out of us. We had a bunch of rookies playing, who had seen no time. I mean, we even got injuries on the offense at running back. Neither one of our running backs are playing. So now we're going to see Labe. What I heard was Labe and
Sincere
McCormick are going to be the running backs, even though we did bring a running back and a cornerback in off of, the Magic area. I don't know if they're going to be coming off the practice squad or not coming, but, there you go, open tryouts. Hey, it worked for the Eagles. They ended up with a player years ago. Guy came out to open tryouts, and it worked.
You got to be like longest yard. Oh, what are tree outs? What are tree outs?
I mean, but and being serious, I really don't know how this game goes. I hope we can keep it closer than what it was the last time, and that might come down to the play calling, being able to be better. Minshew looked, I'm not going to say looked good, but he looked like he had a little bit more confidence in the offense than he had for the beginning of the season.
His play was like, he wasn't so antsy and so, he was calm. But I don't know. Every time they showed his eyes, when the camera went to his face and they showed his eyes, he just looks all like wide-eyed, like, he just kind of, okay, that wasn't bad. Let's try again. Not like, I got this, I'm guard dog. No, it's just, okay. That was a successful play. Okay, we're doing good.
Well,
all right.
Let's see, look how everything went out. So, maybe now that shell shock is gone, that he sees plays that are working, and maybe he'll get a little bit more of that guard dog.
We need Bob Boucher to come in and be like,
Bobby Boucher, there you go.
And Bobby Boucher to come to Minshew and be like, gotta get your manhood back. You gotta get your manhood back.
Come on, coach, you gotta get your manhood back.
Come on, coach, I gotta get your manhood back. So the players that you were talking about that got signed to the practice squad, running back Chris Collier, I think, wasn't he a former? He was a Redskin, wasn't he? I think.
Possibly, yes.
I think. And then cornerback Keenan Isaac to the practice squad. So, that's where our depth is now. We're dipping again for the cornerback, the DB position, and the running back position. And that's been the story of this Raider team all season is just...
No, he was a Raven.
Okay, I might be thinking of a tight end then. There's a tight end named Collier, I believe, then. So, Plush Puppy, what's up? Shout out, Raider Twine. What is up? What is up, fam? Make sure you check out his page. The congregation. Shouts out to Raider Twine. So, and I'll take an Al Bundy.
Hey, at this point, he had 4 touchdowns in one game.
I'll take him now at the ages of late 70s. Okay, I don't care. We need some of our attitude back there.
Hey,
so
he played against Starball. Yes, not Starball. God damn it. Yeah, Starball. Roger Starball, the damn quarterback for the damn Cowboys. Years ago.
Yeah,
Roger
And he also played against I'm forgetting his name, but he was he was a Raider for like a year, and he was on Police Academy. Why am I forgetting his name too? Remember that episode? No, not Carl Weathers. On Police Academy. The big black dude. I'm forgetting his name right now. Smith. Bubba Smith.
The guy who played Hightower.
Yes. Bubba Smith. There was an episode where they were in the school hallway. You know, they're older now, and they were trying to get that 1 yard. They were trying to replay the game. Yeah, see Bubba Smith. They were trying to replay, I guess, one game where Al Bundy, I think, ran into him, and it was like a goal line stand. So they were trying to replay that moment again for, whatever. So Bubba Smith was like the defender. So, hey, he went against Bubba Smith. All right, so I'll take Al Bundy right now. What we got to worry about is this guy right here, Bo Nix. Now, we all laughed at it when the Broncos took him with the number 1 pick. I used to joke on Captain's show, he's the truth. Well, yes. Bo Nix has been putting up a good rookie campaign. Checks Nix. He hasn't put a good rookie campaign where he has been nominated for Rookie of the Year. He has the Broncos going right now at 6-5.
Brock Bowers is taking Rookie of the Year. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, that would be great if it wasn't for our record.
Hey, hold on. Record don't matter. It's the play of the player. That's what should be going. And right now,
you know how it goes in sports. You know how it goes. We go for the guy and oh well, how was his record? That's not the point. Yeah, well, why doesn't he be most valuable player if the team?
Jeff agrees with me. Bowers for Rookie of the Year for sure, and he's missing a word in between for and sure, and that word is fucking. For fucking sure.
Well, I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting because Brock Bowers making plays and getting stats with different quarterbacks, two different offensive coordinators, a bad offensive line. He's the only target out there because we don't have crybaby Adams anymore. So he's the focus, and he's making plays. How come Adams couldn't do that? So, that was a rant right there. All right, here we go. Bo Nix. So, but Raiders.
No, I thought that was something else. I'm married too, and that still happens. It's the other thing that doesn't happen.
So Bo Nix, I mean, this was his game against the Falcons. 4 touchdowns in this game. He has this offense going. I guess Sean Payton is allowing him to be Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's what you're hearing. Yeah, just to he's go do what you do.
What up, Jason?
That's what he was told to go do. So just go do you. And it's been working. Can't say it hasn't. But that defense has been helping keeping them in games and probably allowing shit like that to happen too.
Yeah,
not being one-dimensional because they got to play comeback all the time.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's getting the ball for you, but then the offense is also complementing and able to go down the field to make the defense so the defense can rest, before they come back out again. It's complementary football back and forth. We don't have that, and we'll show the injury report later on the difference between what we're going through and what the Broncos are going through, and not making an excuse. It is what it is, but the Broncos are becoming a more balanced team in Sean Payton's second year.
I was going to say right there, and again, you're seeing here, where Bucks is shining is being able to throw on the run.
Yes.
That's where he's shining. He could get out of the pocket. He could be on the run, and he's still getting the ball to where it needs to go, with accuracy. And that's where he's shining. And I think that's where everybody is surprised about Bo Nix.
Yeah, because they were talking about his accuracy wasn't that great and all this. And, I mean, he came out with a chip on the shoulder, and all it took was him to snap back at Sean Payton on the sideline. He goes, okay, hey, whatever. All right, go do your own thing.
That was against us, wasn't it?
It was either against us or it was right around that time. Yeah, I don't know if it was against us though. It might have been.
I thought it was against us. I remember it might have been the game after. It could have been the game after. But still, we might have had a part to play in that. You're welcome, Denver and Bo Nix. You know,
Yeah.
Just like we woke up the goddamn Chiefs and everything. You know, Christmas time last year. Apparently, we woke up the Broncos too.
Yeah, you know, the Broncos started bucking. Yeah, bucked us up. Head-to-head history.
Yeah, there you go. They've been
Raiders. Raiders lead all-time series 73-55 and 2 ties. This is the last 10 games that the Raiders and Broncos have played against each other, and as you can see, they're sandwiched between 2 losses. The December 29th, 2019 in Oakland. The last game against the 2, when the Raiders were Oakland, the Raiders lost, and then they won an 8-game winning streak. And then they lost the Week 5 matchup earlier this year, 34-18. You know, one big play was that 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Was it going to Bowers? Was it going to Tucker? I don't know, because it didn't go to either one of them. It went the other way. When we were going down the field, you know,
Did that still count for a touchdown for Minshew?
I mean, it was a throw. It was a throw, and it was a score. So, that was a horrible play. And we were just like, okay. And they were going fast down the field too.
And really, that play was kind of the downward spiral in that game.
Yeah.
You know,
after that,
everything was going good. We were about to go take a big lead. You know, we were moving the ball, all this shit. Everything was looking positive. That play happened, and it's like it deflated not only Minshew, but it deflated almost the whole team. And then that's why you ended up with the score of 34 or 30, whatever the damn score was.
38 or 34-18.
You know, that's why it ended up that way. And it really started with that play because it was really a punch to the gut that knocked the wind out of us, and we just couldn't get that wind back.
And you know, I believe right after that interception, that's when Getzer really just started losing it, where it was just like that. That's where the Raider offense got neutered. You know, we had nothing. We just couldn't do nothing.
That's the way of putting it.
That was the snip and bye. You know, and the Raiders couldn't. They couldn't do nothing after that, and that basically carried on to the rest of the season until the Raiders decided to part ways with Lou Getsy. The lineman coach.
Mutual, though.
That one was on mutual. Yeah. That was all like, hey, you know what? We're not gonna. Yeah, just. Because that was right at the end of the game too. We're like, you know, we're not gonna think about it.
I bet he wasn't even on the bus to the airport. How quick that one happened.
Do you have the Uber app? Yes, I do. Okay, you might want to use it because you're not on our team anymore. So Bo Nix, 65.5% passing percentage, 2,275 yards passing, 14 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. He's also the second leading rusher, 63 attempts, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns, a long of 32.
Look, I mean, it's only 2 less attempts, and he's crushing fucking Zamir White.
Yeah, and Zamir White's the running back. We gotta really watch. We gotta really watch him. We gotta have somebody on him, on Bo Nix, because, like you said earlier, he's dangerous on the run. You know, as throwing it, not just as being a runner, but he's dangerous on the run, throwing it, because he runs up, you're gonna bite that run, and then I just throw it over your head. So,
and he's being accurate when he's throwing on the run, and that's really what's, you know. I can't complain. I mean, I can complain. I can't not. He's had a solid season so far as a rookie quarterback, especially doing the shit that everybody said he couldn't do.
Yeah. And he's shown it, you know, and he has a good coach, you know, Sean Payton. He was able to resurrect Why am I forgetting his name? Number 9 for the Saints. Drew Brees. He was able to resurrect Drew Brees after the shoulder injury, right? With the Chargers.
Right. We're coming from the Chargers. He went to the Saints but Drew Brees now is paying the dividends for playing on that shoulder. With that shoulder. But he did resurrect Drew Brees' career over there with the Saints. And now it's like he's got his guy again. And if you actually look at it, there's a lot of similarities between Drew Brees and Bo Nix.
Yeah.
In their play and everything going, Drew Brees, when Peyton got him, obviously had the experience going for him. But again, Peyton, I thought it was going to be another 2 years before he was going to get this team rolling and playing good. But apparently I was wrong. And what they needed, they got the defensive pieces that they needed. And Bo Nix is actually looking like, when it comes to the quarterbacks, just like Aiden O'Connell last year, might be the second best quarterback coming out of the draft.
Yeah, and he's showing it. I mean, 4 touchdowns against the Falcons this past game. I want to see any of our quarterbacks, throw 3 touchdowns without a turnover. So we already had 2.
When Aiden O'Connell comes back, he'll do that for you. But he's not back from IR this game. He can't come back till after this game.
Do you think they will switch him out once he's ready? Because it's his thumb. It's his throwing thumb. So, I mean, if he gets activated, Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, but I think with what AP had said and everything, they might, if Minshew is showing any kind of progress, they're going to stick with Minshew because they don't want to fucking hurt his confidence as soon as Aiden O'Connell comes back. Like he did with Aiden O'Connell last year. He's our guy going forward. It's going to take, Minshew throwing another 3 interceptions, I think, for him to make that decision.
Don't tempt him because he's done it in a game already, especially on this one, the last meeting. Gardner Minshew, 67.4% passer percentage, 1,783 yards of passing, 8 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. It's been a long time since he hasn't had a turnover in a game. He did have that 1 interception late in last week's game, which I don't know if it was just they weren't on the same page, him and Jacoby Myers, where Myers went right and he threw left and it went right into the arms of a diving defender. But, the offense looked better. In last game. They looked more in control, and they were able to maintain long drives to go along with the Dolphins' long drives. They just got to make sure when they get to the red zone and they get near the end zone that they punch it in, and we can't settle for field goals. We got to be able to punch it in.
We need those touchdowns. We can't be relying on special teams and Daniel Carlson to fucking, get us our points. Here and there is great, and I'm sorry for the fantasy owners, who have Carlson, but we need him on the sideline more often, and we need to be in the end zone in order to fucking compete, period.
Yes. I'd rather him kicking extra points than field goals. There you go. 16th ranked offense, the Broncos, to our 31st. 9th ranked defense to our 14th, middle of the pack. We should have been better. 19th passing offense to our 20th. And the sad one right here, they got the 14th ranked rushing, but we are 32nd last in the league at 32. Looking at these numbers of the rankings, different parts of offense and defense. So that graphic came from NFL Network. This one came from Fox Sports. So I don't know who's right, but I'm trying. These are actual ones that I put together from these credible websites. I guess it's all subject to debate. I don't know. The Broncos offense, 312.5 yards overall game, 23rd, 116 yards of rushing offense, 20th, 196.5, which is 25th of passing yards, 21.4 points per game, which is 20th, with the overall 23rd. Their defense, 289.4 total yards they give up, which is 3rd. Rushing yards, 98.6, which is ranked 6th. Passing yards is 190.7, which is ranked 7th. And they give up 16.6 points a game, which is 3rd. So that is their defense. Raiders offense, 285.0 yards. They average a game, which is 30th, 75.2, which is 32nd rushing yards a game, 209.8, which is 17th passing yards a game. Average 18.7 average points a game, 24th in the league with the offense of 30th. Defense, 327.8, which is 15th. Total yards they give up. Total rushing yards they give up, 125.1, which is 15th. Total passing yards, 202.7, which is 11th. And points per game they give up, 28.5, which is 29th in the league, a 15th rank defense. So the Broncos have better numbers than us on both sides. We got a better passing offense ranking by yards than them, but yes. So
yeah,
how do you think we fare? No answers. We had nothing. How do you think we were fair?
I mean, again, it's going to come back to I'm not trying to make excuses and going, but all this is coming back to the injuries we have.
Yeah.
So I mean, with the having key injuries and even having more injuries in key positions, we have a bunch of holes on both offense and defense. So really, yeah. I mean, they say there's no such thing as moral victories in football, but right now we're just playing for moral victories. We want to keep this game close. If we can win, great. We want to see improvement, but it's going to be hard to see improvement when you got, and I know you haven't brought that stat up yet, but as many injuries as we do going into this fucking game.
Yeah, and like Devon said on our Wednesday show, I just want to see if this team has an identity. Show me an identity. Give me that much. Show me that I know what type of team we're trying to build and what type of team we are. I know for a fact you got to feed this guy right here. If he's not the rookie of the year, he's our MVP of our season, of our team, because he's out there making plays. Second overall in receptions.
He's out there balling.
Yes, and then now the defense is keying in on him. So maybe because they've been using him a lot in motion, and it reminds me of when Tim Brown was with the Raiders. They always put Tim Brown in motion, and Tim Brown was the one before Jerry Rice. Tim Brown was the one who was the only threat in the receiving corps, and he was still able to get his catches, his 1,000-yard receptions, receiving yards a season. And so they're using him, moving him around to shift the defense, to try to maybe find a mismatch where he's able to be open. That's how he broke that touchdown in this last game against the Dolphins. So get this guy involved, and maybe that'll open up more in that running game. And go deep. Go deep. You always say, Asylum, go deep.
That's what I say. And, that's one thing we have not seen a lot of this year altogether. Both offensive coordinators right now. Granted, one's only had one game, but still, go deep. And, whether it's first play of the game, just go deep. He doesn't need to catch it, but that's the only way to keep those defenses honest, especially those cornerbacks and those safeties, and everything, and help open, and the linebackers. It helps open up the, middle of the field that could allow for those runs, for, even for a lot of those short passes and shit like that. So, I mean, we have to go. We have a speedster on the team. Utilize him. And we haven't been utilizing him all season.
Yeah, Tucker, even DJ Turner, get him out there. Make the defense, the opposing defense, back off the box a little bit, to maybe that can open up our running game. And I have so many guys there to stop the run. because that's what's been going on. They're not afraid of the arms of the quarterbacks that we've had. Even though Minshew probably doesn't have the strongest arm, he can still throw deep enough to make these DBs back up off the line of scrimmage.
Anything over 20 yards is considered deep in the NFL.
Exactly. So let's play aggressive. That's the Raider way. That's what AP wanted. So let's throw deep. Let's throw deep. So looking at the injury reports, we got more players on there. Jacorian Bannon, who got hurt, and you said there was a second play of last week's game. I knew it was in the first couple plays. So
it was literally the second play of the Miami game. He was out.
Jacorian Bennett, he was out with a shoulder. He was already rolled out. So this is as of today's practice, the statuses. Harrison Bryant, tight end, we missed him for a couple games. He has the ankle. He's questionable. Nate Hobbs is again going to miss another game with an ankle. He is ruled out. Andre James practiced today, but he's still considered questionable. Jack Jones, who was out, who left the game, I believe it was in the third quarter. He had a back injury. He practiced today, but he is ruled questionable for the game. Alexander Madison left the Miami game with an ankle. He is considered doubtful.
Apparently, he left on a stretcher.
That's not good. Not on a stretcher. A cart, okay, but a stretcher.
Well, no, I'm sorry. He left on a cart.
Okay, I was like, oh.
But it's still same. It's almost the same difference right there.
Yeah.
You don't want to be leaving on a cart. You don't want to be leaving on a stretcher because that's a bad fucking injury.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna take a while if it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if it's healable.
Yeah.
Madison might be another one we have out for the fucking season. Going out on the cart. We'll see. Maybe it's not as bad as they were just being safe, taking precautions, but I'm still kind of worried about that.
Yeah, and that opens the door for, like you said, Lave to come in and redeem himself from that Steeler game when he had that one play, one fumble. So we'll see. Because he wants to come back and he wants to show that he can be a running back in this league.
He definitely wants to make up for that.
Yeah, he's ready. So that opens the door for him to redeem himself from that play, because I think he had two plays. I know he had a fumble in the preseason against the 49ers, and then he had this fumble. So they probably had that ball taped to his arm for the last couple weeks. So let's go. Justin Shorter, practice squad guy, tight end, illness, but he should be playing. Zamir White with that quadricep again. He is ruled doubtful. Cody White here might be coming back because they believe he got injured in that Bengal game when they had all them ankle injuries. He is considered questionable. Yeah. Brandon Jones for the Broncos, safety. Yeah, safety. Yeah, SAF. Yeah. Abdominal. Abdomen. PJ Locke, DB. He has a thumb. These guys are all probable. Ben Powers, guard, shoulder, probable. Josh Reynolds, wide receiver. He has a hand. He's out. Drew Sanders, linebacker. Achilles. That's never a good thing. He's rolled out. And Zach Allen, defensive end. They had him resting this last couple of days of practice, but he has a heel injury. He's considered questionable.
And you got to be careful with heel injuries because those can lead to an Achilles.
It's all bad. It's all bad out there. Lower extremities are never safe in the NFL. Those are your injury. That's your injury report for this game. So we'll see what happens, because like we said on Wednesday, we're like in purgatory. Do we want to win? We're number 4, I believe. Right now,
Thursday game, we got the 4th overall pick.
4th overall pick. But then it's like I'm not used to watching I don't want to say I'm not used to watching losing Raider football. I don't want to say that because it's been a while, consistent wins, but I'm not one to encourage losing, when it comes to my Raiders. That's all I really have. This is, come on, man. So that's what we're dealing with. And like Max Crosby said, after Sunday's game, we're playing for pride. And it's not like we're giving up. It's just that playoffs are out of reach.
We're playing to be spoilers now. That's all we're doing. We're playing to be spoilers.
Yeah, we're just playing to be better than the Jets. So they can rub it in the face of Devontae Adams. How do you feel now, huh? Your quarterback should have been benched in game 4. you want to falling apart.
At least he's made it this far. Because last year he sure the hell didn't even make it this far.
Yeah. 4 plays. That was it. You're done. So, I'm gonna start over. Okay. Every Friday show, we always,
I was just helping you out. Rewind.
I know this simply, they should make a Dubby alcoholic beverage. They call it. We call nummy. I can't feel nothing, but I feel great. I feel great, guys. I'm ready. Once again.
Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Me?
So, towards the end of every show, at the end of every Friday show, we always showcase a game, that is relative to the matchup. And this one is the Raiders, the Broncos, Monday night game, Raiders and Broncos, which he thought was going to be the last game in Oakland, which was on Christmas Eve of 2018. It rained that day. It's raining over here. And even though it was Christmas, we're coming in right before Thanksgiving, so the holiday season. And right after that, they played the Chiefs. Don't need to talk about how that ended. But this game I was at that game. This game was an exciting game, and this is John Gruden mic'd up. So here we go. Do you want to get it ready?
I got it.
Here we go with Know Your History. Gruden mic'd up. 2018 Raiders Broncos Monday Night Football. Here we go.
And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history.
We got a great stage to play on tonight. You're well prepared. You're as well rested as you could be this time of year now. Let's play fast. Let's play physical. Let's finish everything tonight. Let's be all over the details more than anything, man. Let's go have some fun. Let's get a break in here, man. Let's go. Let's go. Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go get this. Let's get this game. Let's get this game. Let's go now. You fired the first shot. Let's go, man. Let's go. Sprout left exit. Richard Nixon. Hey, Tom, you like rock and roll? Let's go Led Zeppelin. Got it.
Keenum loads it up. Tim Patrick, the big receiver, comes down with it, gets up, nods into the Raider bench.
Shut the up.
It is punt time now, and dropping deep is Dwayne Harris.
Damn it.
Terrific hang time. Drives Harris. Harrison to let this one bounce. Can they down it? They do. Inside the 5 yards, picked up by Harris now. Coming over to the right. Great move. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Breaks free. He's going to go the distance. Dwayne Harris. Touchdown, Raiders.
Hey, can you believe that?
Very smart play that time because he knows the ball's not down.
Yo, one smart something. Man, great play. That's the way to start the game, huh?
Hey, we'll start with the lead.
Yeah, we'll take that. It's the first time all year, I think. You like this?
Yeah.
I don't want you to hold it and take a shot and get sacked.
If it's not there, Coach, I'll throw it away.
Throw it away. I do not want to sack. This will make it a 3-possession game.
Hardest guy that's sat in the league.
Love you, man. Love you, man. Love you.
Love you.
Take care of the ball. You're doing great stuff.
I will. Yes, sir.
Hey, let's play tonight. Let's play. Gee, money. Christmas. Time's the game start.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from their 20.
That's a pick, right? It's an illegal pick. That's PI, man. Hey, what's illegal contact?
What are you watching here?
Ah, for crying out loud. What kind of spot is that? What the f are you looking at? the worst thing I've ever seen. Hey, can I talk to somebody? God almighty. Hey, how the is this guy going?
What's that?
That's 3 calls he's missed. Who is this guy? You guys gonna give me a call tonight or not? That hit the ground as clear as day.
All 3 timeouts, Coach. Review upstairs, remember.
Okay.
Get him there and hang. Replays upstairs.
Got it. Thank you. You guys think I am an idiot?
Around the right side, daylight, end zone ahead. Doug Martin dashes in.
You are one hell of a back, baby. I love you. Great job. Great job. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Coach.
Hey, let's keep it going. Let's throw some more bricks on the pile. Let's go. Let's keep laying bricks, man. Keep laying bricks.
Richard cuts back, end zone, touchdown Raiders.
Yeah. Where's the pictures? Jeff! Can I see this? Where's the first play? Hey, how's 4 seconds run off? Hey, Mark! How we get 4 seconds to run off here? Mark! How's 4 seconds run off? Find out about the clock operator. What kind of a dumbass is that? Great job. Great job.
It wasn't a big stat game. We pounded the rock, and then when we needed to convert, we converted.
Hey,
we won.
We're going to win. We got to hang on, man. You might have to find a way to win this, so keep your...
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, keep your...
Always ready.
Okay, this is the game right here now. Come on, hustle off. Let's go. I need you. Come on, you're going to win this game for me. Come on now. This is what you live for. It's going to be a no-huddle offense. You're just a kid. Close the door. Come on. Come on. Monday Night Football.
This could be the last play of the game for Denver. Fires deep right side. Intercepted.
Let's go beat Kansas City's ass. Let's go get Kansas City. Let's go get Kansas City. Merry Christmas, man. Hey, let's go! Let's go!
And the celebration is beginning with the Raider black hole just inside the end zone, celebrating those great fans back there.
Right on, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's go, man. Santa Claus is coming. Bring it up.
Let's go, baby. I love you.
Merry Christmas.
I love you, baby.
Merry Christmas. I'm really proud of you, and I appreciate the effort. Believe me, the effort, all right, the concentration, the details were there tonight. It gives us something to really build on. We're playing good football in December. We have one opportunity left, and it's against the team that we hate the most, right, guys? All right, they don't like us either, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Merry Christmas, all right? God bless you all. Let's pray, all right?
Don't you miss those games?
That's so fucking fitting right there. Let's beat the Chiefs.
Don't you miss those
You were
games?
frozen. Who was frozen?
I want it. Well, because it's cold, right? Yeah. I want. You know, just AP. This is what I need from APK. Last year, he didn't have the job. He was interim. So there's nothing to lose. You know, there's nothing to lose. But I feel like he's coaching like he's trying not to lose the job. You know what? 7 games left.
You know what? That's probably a true statement right there, though. He did say, yeah, you know, he did say part of the reason he fired Gessie was to try to save his job.
I mean, you got to coach like there's no tomorrow. You can't just not go out there and not try to lose, not try to get fired. Just go out there, do it your way like you did at the end of last year, and just take care of business. Just be the AP that had nothing to lose. Don't be the AP that seems like he has everything to lose.
Be the AP that won the job.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Be the AP that won the job. Don't worry about if you got a job next year. Be the AP that won the job last year.
Yes. And you know, I want to see AP getting on some referees like John Gruden was in that clip. I want to see AP fired up and not look like another interception. Another touchdown we just gave up. Another long play on defense that we just gave up. Oh, we can't like he looks I know he's frustrated. Oh, look at they blocked the stream. They blocked the stream on YouTube late.
What did they?
Yeah. Hey, but this is a Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell is coming over. He saw what we're doing because we're trying to talk Raider football. So, Roger Goodell's watching. If you're on YouTube, I know my sister saw it. If you're on YouTube, just, I know you can't hear me, but just try to hold on. Hey, we got a Broncos fan.
Apparently they were pissed off that the Broncos were getting their ass beat. That's what that was. No copyright.
Broncos fan for life. Are you the one? Are you the whistleblower? Did you throw a flag on us? We're just waiting for the stream to come back. But if you're on YouTube, on Facebook, thank you for staying on. But we're still gonna wait. We're gonna wait until my sister. Lay flag. They wouldn't pull the hussy on us. Oh, flag. Right. We saw the jumbo screen. Oh, flag. So we're just waiting for the stream to come back on because this is what happens. They're always trying to hate on. There we go. We're back. We're back. We'll just call it was a like when
took over the plug and pulled the stream, and now we're back. And you know what? We'll fight it. It'll be back. I guarantee if you watch this in a couple days, it'll be like it never happened.
Yes, it's like, we just realized that. Yeah, shut up, Goodell. Shut up, Goodell. Goodell, shut up. So that's what I was saying, maybe.
No, I'm going like this. Hold on, I'm going to fuck Goodell.
Goodell came in and was trying to shut us down like he always does, but hey, it is what it is. Bronco for life, was it you? Broncos fan for life, was it you? Was it you that went and challenge? Did you challenge Fly Gus? Is that what happened? Huh?
Oh my God! Hey, but look, what are the colors in that jersey that's in that picture?
It's like everybody else, like Villapana said.
That don't look like Broncos colors to me.
Everybody wants to wear black like the Raiders. Everybody wants to wear black like the Raiders. So it is. Oh, hey, thank you. I was like, what's going on? It is what it is. Drink to you, Goodell. So,
yeah. To Goodell and a big fuck you on it.
Know your history, okay? Know your history, guys. So, AP, just go out there. Just go out there and play. Okay, you can't think about not having this job later. I know it's a dream job once you got it. Yeah, I get it. As a Raider fan, this and that, whatever. But right now, we don't need a Raider fan. We don't need a Raider fan to be a coach of the Raiders. We need someone that will have that Raider attitude, like a John Madden, like a John Gruden.
I'll call it that fire. That fire on the sideline. That when fucking Marcus Peters said something, he turned around and said, "What?" And then he was no longer on the fucking team. That's what we need out of AP. That's what we want out of our coaching. I'm not going to put up with your shit. You're going to play. You're going to play my way, or you're not going to be on this team.
Yes, because Tom Brady is on the Raiders organization, and deflating balls is what they're going to do. So, come on, AP. Just show us that. I know you still got heart.
I like
but go out there.
Sideways.
Go out there.
Hey, let that remind me of a whole fucking Vince McMahon thing right there. Going to kiss my ass. Sorry.
I mean, you don't say as Raider fans, kiss my black hole. Oh! Let me get the whole audience there. So just go out there, man. It's a home game. How the fans will be, don't know, but it's a home game. You want to get this team going. Just show that there is life. I know the players are saying all the right things, and they're not quitting. But just show that there's life. It has to start with you, AP. Just go out there and just, hey, if this is it, guys, then let's just give him a show. Let's give him a show.
He needs to go out like the 300 right there. If we're going to go out, we're going to go out on our shield.
Yes. We're gonna ready your breakfast and eat hearty for tonight. We're dying in hell, is what the quote was. So
yeah, fuck, I want to walk in there, fuck the draft pick, fuck everything else. We're gonna fucking win.
And to us Raider fans, the way the season's going, just try not to be like this.
Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Me?
Sorry, I know I played that the third time, but hey, it is what it is. That's
fourth time. Fuck it. Look for.
Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Me?
Yes. That's me telling my stepson. That's me telling my stepson, hey, you want to watch TV? Go ahead. I'm in the bag. Okay. You Netflix. All right. So, all right. Well, hey, at this point, let's just see how they look. We're basically looking at the future pieces of the team. We don't know who's going to be around, especially after the season is going. On Wednesday, we're going to talk about, future pieces and current pieces. So until then, for those who still want to win, let's get a win. For those who are looking for the draft pick, I guess how Captain said it on his show, play good, but just let's keep our, I don't want to say let's lose. Just play good, but let's keep our draft position. That's how other fans are. So that's how it is, because this season is basically, I know I can't do it either. There is no future after the last game, after week 17 or week 18, but there is a future, because the light shines brightest for our future. You know how the torch phrase goes. So that's how it is. Salam, any last words?
Yeah. Let's get this W.
Let's W.
Let's shock the world with a bunch of backups, a bunch of people who they say can't do shit, and come out and blow out the fucking donkeys.
The children are our future.
What?
Okay. No one left behind. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you.
See, Anna's with us. Let's get this W.
Yes.
Draft pick be damned.
Yes.
We'll make it work. Telesco we trust when it comes to the draft. He got us Brock Bowers, he got us JPJ, and he got us DJ Glaze. You know what? Draft pick be damned. Let's get the W.
Yes, and remember. Speak up! Even though he's doing good this year. Again. So let's just go out there and look good. Let's spoil Bo Nix's rookie campaign. Let's spoil the Broncos' postseason hopes, and then let's carry that momentum into Friday, Silver and Black Friday, into that game, going into Arrowhead. Maybe we have another surprise for them. We got them on Christmas Day. Let's get them on Black Friday, on discount day.
It's in the name. It's in the name right there. It's Black Friday.
Silver and Black Friday.
It ain't fucking Red Friday. It ain't nothing like that. We took Christmas, which has a lot of red in it, and turned that black. Now let's take our fucking day, which is Black Friday, and make it 2 in a row.
Yes.
2 in a row. Back to back. That's called a streak.
Yes. Yes. That's what I want. You want to take over our stadium? Let's take over yours, okay? So that's what we're doing. All right, Asylum. Well, we'll see what happens this weekend. See if the Raiders can make some noise and look good on offense. Take care of business on defense. Let's get a win. And for those that don't want to win, let's at least look good. So with that said, thank you very much for everybody in the chat. We appreciate all that is watching. We're at 224 subscribers. If you are new, even if you are a Broncos fan, Broncos for life. Hey, you know, we are equal opportunity show. And we don't. If you want to come on, we'll put you on. You know, this is the cage match. So we want to pose. Almost said opposers, posers, and opposers with your black jersey. Opposing people on because that's what makes for good ratings. And Asylum likes to argue, so it's always fun. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. It is raining on the east on the east bay of the West Coast. So take care. Be safe. And we end every show like we always do with the word for Raider Milt, a.k.a. Coach Wallace, my old football coach from high school, from my old high school. Rest in peace, Coach Wallace. Thank everybody else. Thank you, everybody, much. Thank you. You know what I mean. I got a second one. Okay?
Thank you, everybody who's been in here in the chats, just watching. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate everybody, whether you're another team's fan or a Raiders fan. We appreciate everybody watching.
Yes, and remember,
Diego Romani, I'm in the bag.
Me? All you other NFL teams, your tailgates are weak. Your teams are weak. We might be down right now, but it doesn't take away the history. And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history of who the fuck you playing for and where the fuck you're playing. Damn it. Oh, and by the way, I won my last cage fight. Again, I'm still undefeated. And you NFL motherfuckers out there that you think you want some, come on and get some anytime.